Penitente really was one of the first areas in the United States for sport climbing. It's a very historical place climbing, and it's historical in the sense that this is probably one of the first climbing areas in the United States. Was established with in a partnership basically with the BLM. They were very progressive. We started climbing at Shelf Road in '86, but we were climbing here in '84. So we started developing routes, and we really kind of experimented. And we took that experience we had here and took it to Shelf Road. Bullet the Blue Skies and 12C. Probably one of the best sport routes in the world. I was lucky enough to do the first ascent in 1987. Probably one of the most special climbing areas in the world. It's spectacularly beautiful. Set right in the foothills of the La Garita Mountains. The Hispanic culture, the choke cherries, a beautiful pinon, juniper trees. You drive in, you think there's nothing back here. It's this little road that takes you back, and all of a sudden you kind of dead end at this beautiful little canyon that's just magical. I always seem to come back to it. It was late, spring day. I was getting coffee. I felt a little queasy, a little pain in my chest and my jaw. It's just nothing I ever felt before in my life. And I told my wife, and she's like, "You're having a heart attack." And she goes, "We're going to the emergency room." I'm like, "Nah, I'm fine. I'll make it." And Mike, my best friend in Taos, is the ER doctor. He was there that day, so we did tests, and I had a very minor heart attack. I had two completely closed arteries. One was the Widowmaker, which covers 60% of your heart. So I was kind of a walking time bomb. They recommended open heart. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So they helicoptered me out. Really beautiful ride down. I thought I was pretty fit, pretty healthy, and I ran the day before up the South Boundary Trail with my dog, and felt okay. I read my report. My heart was defibrillated and then refibrillated 55 minutes later. You look at this report, and it brings tears to your eyes, and it's incredible what they do. And I realize how lucky I am. Probably really should have been laying on a trail with my dog licking my face, going down, but I didn't go down. I was out of the hospital in 4 days. I only missed 2.5 weeks of work. I stepped back into it, started hiking, and then with Mike's help, I started climbing again. I was climbing 512 within the first 3 months after surgery. And it's good to come back. Penitente is it's always been a special place to me. There's still some new routes to be done and things to do. It's nice to give back to climbing by putting up routes, putting good gear in, working on trails, giving back to the community. Probably that's where the greatest satisfaction comes from climbing. I think I'll continue to climb, for a long time, hopefully. Spending time with my family, my wife, traveling. I think life looks really good to me. It's a beautiful thing.